The rainbow is very special to me because it accompanied my whole spiritual way and was always there when something important spiritually changed in my life. My first rainbow experience was when I was 30 years old in New Zealand. I was there on holiday together with my husband, and before this, I had some trouble at work. And therefore, I really had to think about what my future would be like. And I thought about the meaning of life. This question was very important at this moment on this holiday. I always thought about the meaning of life. And one evening, I wrote in my diary, what is the meaning of my life? Does my life have a meaning? Actually, it was a geothermal area there, and with all this greatness of the nature, I felt so very small, and therefore I couldn't understand or believe that my life should have a special meaning. And next morning, I really got an answer. It's always every time when I remember this rainbow experience, I can't really talk about it without being impressed once again. We visited a geothermal area where there was a lot of steam coming out of the earth, mud pools coming out of the earth, and I really was fascinated by all the mud pools with the steam coming out of the earth. I stood there at every mud pool and I really looked at it and was fascinated, so that my husband went on. And when I looked at this steam, the sun was in my back. At one mud pool, suddenly there was a rainbow. And this rainbow was around my head, or at the shadow of my head, of course. It was round around my head with blue inside, and at the outside small yellow and red. It was like a holy sign that I've seen so far on pictures. It really was a holy sign for me, a round rainbow around my head. I could hardly breathe and went away and back again. And every time when I looked at this steam of the mud pool, there was this rainbow around my head. At the end, I couldn't stand it any longer. I don't know how long I could have played this game, but I really couldn't stand it any longer because it did so much inside of me. And when I came back to my husband, he said to me, "Hello, you are radiating. What's happened?" And I couldn't talk about it. It was too much. I had to think about it on myself first, because it was so special for me. It was the answer I looked for. My life had got a meaning. It was a spiritual meaning. I didn't know more than this, but I was absolutely sure by then that my life had a meaning, a special spiritual meaning. And actually, from then on, my life really changed. I really went the spiritual way and developed myself. There was much development, and every time when there was an important change in my spiritual life, then there was a rainbow. And the last rainbow was last year. There was first the blood moon, and 1 or 2 days afterwards, when I woke up, there was the rainbow. When I looked out of my window, a big rainbow, very good to see. And actually it was a double rainbow, a smaller one behind. And that was the beginning of my public work, of my public experience, that I really go to the public now to bring people love. The love into the structures. Yes, that's what I'm here for. And that's why the rainbow is so very special for me. Actually, this rainbow song is a German song. It doesn't have a deeper meaning or a spiritual meaning. It's just that a girl dances under a rainbow. But for me, the rainbow is very special, and with dancing, as a girl dancing, it's even more special to me. And therefore, it's my song with the divine. It's my special song. And every time when I practice my movement meditations, I always start with this song.